Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're finding that your golf swing's breaking down under pressure for no real reason apart from you're nervous, well, maybe I've got a simple physiological answer for you. It's amazing how many factors will influence the success of your golf swing, especially when you're playing tournament golf or you're finding yourself under pressure. And one of the things that I've found is that if people get too uptight when they're playing the game, there is a great tendency for them to hold their breath while they're swinging a golf club. And this is something that you don't want to be doing. The reason for it is quite simple. With full lungs, you're not going to be able to turn and bend the body the way that you have to, because simply your unconscious won't let you. Let me show you what I mean. When you're swinging a golf club, one of the main movements that you're going to make in your golf swing is you're going to get a bow or tilt in your shoulders and in your spine. And the reason for this is for you to actually get the shoulders and indirectly the arms, hands and club on plane in the backswing and the downswing. It's even more important as you start the downswing, turning your hips and turning your shoulders. It's the bow and the tilt in the shoulders which are helping you to keep the club on plane. Now imagine internally you've got two bags of air, and in between them you've got your heart muscle. And if you fill these bags of air and then seal them tight, you're not going to be able to bend. Because if you do, these bags of air are going to press against your heart muscle, and very likely that's not going to go or end well. So what you want to be able to do is to basically leave the bags open so that if you need to compress one of them, you can let the air out. Similarly, in the downswing, now that might seem like something, yeah, do I do that? It would be worth having a look. If you're either uptight or trying to hit the golf ball very hard, it is very likely that you will hold your breath. Now, a lot of sports, especially tennis, will actually teach you how to breathe when you're swinging. The problem, unfortunately, with golf is because we actually have a compression of one side of the body in the backswing and the other side of the body in the downswing, it's very difficult to say when you should be breathing in and breathing out. I think it would be beneficial, most certainly in the active side through the ball of breathing out, but I don't want to have two full lungs in the backswing either, because otherwise I'm not going to get the club on plane to start with. So what I recommend is basically allowing both of your lungs to be relaxed during the golf swing so that you can almost press the air out of your lungs simply by making the movement and without any kind of conscious thought. Now, for you to be able to do that, you have to have enough oxygen in your body, or more directly in your blood supply, in order to look after the muscles which are making the movement so that you don't get out of breath when you're swinging. One of the fabulous things you can see in the human body is its ability to hold its breath. And you think of these pearl divers who can be underwater for minutes at a time. It's because what they do is they highly oxygenate their blood. And the blood is traveling around feeding all the muscles, and it doesn't need extra oxygen for a certain amount of time. Now, you'll be swinging a golf club for under a second, so you can probably go without oxygen for that long. And that means basically just making sure on your way to the golf ball that you're breathing deeply and you're breathing smoothly and you're filling your body and you're oxygenating your bloodstream. because during the golf swing, I don't really want you to consciously breathe much at all. On the contrary, if you have the feeling of maybe having a full lung as you start the backswing, as you take the club back and the left side or the trail side, lead side compresses, you're going to be pressing the oxygen out of your lung here. Similarly, and far more aggressively as you do make the downswing. So any kind of resistance in the lung to letting this air out is going to stop you from getting into the position that you need to get in to keep the club on plane in the downswing. And to see basically how drastic this can be, if you just watch me with a full lung, that's all that I can do. If I relax, however, you can see that makes a massive effect in the tilt that I'm able to actually get in my shoulders through the golf ball. And we're talking about a number of degrees then in the plane of your golf club just because of that. So it's all about basically the process. Get yourself into a deep breathing process before you get to the golf ball. Try and get yourself nice and relaxed when you're over the golf ball, and then just simply swing the club and let it happen. And you'll find you're getting into a nice deep position through the golf ball because there's no resistance in your body. A little bit out of the box today. Hope it helps you anyway. If it has, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to us yet, please do so. I'll be back very shortly with a new video. Look after yourselves. See you soon. Bye-bye.